Hey guys, TC here from the Christian Gaming Channel, bringing you a brand new episode of Mario Kart 8 online. We're finally in episode 10. We've hit the double digits. Hopefully maybe we'll be able to make it to 100. Who knows? Anyways, today we're going to be going through Royal Raceway, Wild Woods, Ice Ice Outpost, and Yoshi Circuit. These ought to be some pretty interesting races. Anyways, thank you guys for coming to view this. See you in the races. Alright, here we are. We're still using Luigi Soup Me with pipe frame. This is still part of that bulk recording. Our opponents so far haven't changed out that much, although I wouldn't expect it to. There's not many people who play Mario Kart 8 Wii U online. But that's okay. Gives a sense of community, I suppose. Anyways, Royal Raceway is incredibly hard to say for me for some reason. Anyways, it's a good circuit track. Probably one of the better ones that come out of Mario Kart 64. Not that I have an issue with the track design necessarily, it's just... out of the circuit tracks, this is probably the most interesting one to come out of that game. Unfortunately, we can't go and see the castle, but... minor issue, unlike me hitting the Piranha Plant. That's a huge problem. I have no more coins. I need to get a lot more in order to catch up with these people, and there's a cat beach in front of me. With a P-Wing. That's an unusual choice. You don't see too many people online like that. Anyways, I was just kind of stopping there so I could get a better item potentially, instead of boosting a lot. I'm hoping this star will help me get a better item. Potential. I'm not entirely certain on that. I have been watching competitive Mario Kart 8 Deluxe players for I don't know how long by this point. Not that I ever want to play competitive because that's just not for me. But picking up some tips and tricks from them is always helpful. Makes the videos more, I don't want to say professional looking, but it adds kind of a unique... I have no idea where I'm going with this. I just guess it makes the gameplay look better, if I could put it in a simple way. Yeah, I want to give my best, you know? For the Lord and for you guys. And that was not a very good shock, but I did get coins back at least, plus some mushroom boost, although I got bounced all over the place for it. Green, and hopefully we'll be able to do something with this. No? Oh. Oh, okay, that works. Fifth is pretty good. Can't complain about it, it's alright. It's interesting, the Mii uses the left hand. I wonder if the Mii uses the right hand with the Mario suit. This is taking a while to finish. Someone must have either very poor internet or... no, wait, the race is going to end now. Somebody was just really far behind. That was a full lobby? Okay. And we're back in Wild Woods. Not the greatest map to be doing again. It's a good map, it's just... fine. How do I put it? I really like playing it when it's just one-off, but doing it a couple times in a row is kind of tiresome. That can be said about most tracks, though. Either way, we have a heavyweight, and I am definitely not a fan of racing against heavyweights when I only have a medium weight because I get bumped real hard sometimes. A Wario, too. I don't know what vehicle they're on, though. Kind of hard to tell from this angle, and I got chomped. Yeah, that was kind of my fault at that point. I really should have avoided them. But what can you do? It happened in the past. Got more mushrooms. I've noticed sometimes when I'm playing online, I get tons of mushrooms for no reason. Like, I can't get any offensive or defensive weapons whatsoever, but mushrooms, I can get plenty. Makes me wonder if it's just some kind of weird net play bug or what. Because it doesn't happen in local races, only online. That green shell was dangerous looking, but it didn't really matter. I was in a star at the time. And I got another star. That Morton is so far ahead. I mean, they are technically using the best combo in the game, so it makes sense, but you don't always win just because you use the best combination. It requires skill too. That's the thing I don't like about using the best combinations in games. Everybody wants to try and use them because they immediately assume, yeah, they'll just be the best racer ever, but in all reality, you need skill to do that, and I know it's rather ironic considering what footage is being shown right now. The point still stands, you need skill in order to actually play well. I didn't gain anything, I didn't lose anything, so yeah, I mean, it works. That Wario is using a Scooty, no, not a Scooty, City Tripper. It blends in with his yellow, it's no wonder I couldn't see it. I like Ice Ice Outpost. I really would like to visit Antarctica one of these days just to see the penguins. Nothing more, nothing less, I just want to see penguins. And I know I could see them in a zoo, but to see a whole flock of penguins in their natural habitat would be kind of neat. It's a really big missed opportunity for Nintendo not to have included penguins in this track. I mean, they added them in other tracks in the booster course. They could have really started that way back when they released this DLC. This is the perfect map to have some penguins on, even if they're not on the track, if they're just on the side. Just cheering you on, that would have been cool. Anything good? Nope, just more mushrooms. I heard someone mention at one point that depending on your character you get a certain item more than others. I wonder how true that is, because all I ever seem to get is mushrooms when I'm playing as my Mii Online. Does that mean it's true? I don't know. Maybe one of you guys would know in the comments. I would hope it isn't true to a point, because I really like using Miis. And being stuck just getting tons and tons of mushrooms just because I use Mii is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Now the real question is, what is Ice Ice Outpost supposed to be? Is it supposed to be a drilling station for oil, or is it just a research base? Or could it be both? I mean, they have to have some way to fund the expedition, I imagine, so also manage to dodge the shock, so we can get very far ahead of the competition, a little bit anyways. And not... oh, we failed. Do I lose any spots for it? Just one, seemingly. That's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, I gained 6 points. Okay, awesome. Here we go, Yoshi Circuit. Probably one of my favorite tracks in the game. I really enjoyed playing this one. Now, if I can just get an item, thank you. And it's a banana in 9th, really? And Roy just hit me with his bananas. And I got hit again. Apparently I'm just meant to play in last place. So we have to overtake the pirate, jump past the piranha plant pretty soon. I have mushrooms to do that, so it's significantly easier. And Roy knew that as well. No, not Roy, Martin. Too many Koopalings. And what do I get? More gold? Seriously. I would be half tempted to tally up all the mushrooms and have them put in the video just to see how many I got, but it's ridiculous. Okay, we took out Pretendo, and Beatrice got taken out. We have more mushrooms. And that was a good mushroom out. Typically, you don't actually need an item there if you have a good mini turbo built up. You can just do a mini turbo jump over it. Well, super mini turbo technically, but I digress. So it is an itemless shortcut, you just have to get a good drift line for it. Got bamboozled by the blue shell, and all I got for it was a red. I really don't know what I was expecting going straight into the center where the blue shell usually goes through. More mushrooms. I mean, I can't complain, they helped me get ahead and recover, but still. The amount of times I've gotten mushrooms is ridiculous. And you can see there, I just went straight to the grass because I knew that Morton was going to try and destroy me. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these races. Thank you for watching. Remember, Christ is King and Jesus loves you. Bye.